Bottom lane here. There is a ward down in the bottom, so they will know, but here's the engage.
Yeah, Mithy's already engaged on top of Voidle, and they may not even need him. Last auto attack comes through for the 2v2 first blood, and Amazing just walks into the lane, looks scary, and Corki just Valkyries out of the way. Pan out Mithy with the Zenith Blade. He'll just flash onto Voidle though, with his with Shield of Daybreak, right with the amazing knockup. He just goes down. Kobbe was trying all that he could do to put down the damage onto Niels, but it's not even close to being enough. 2-0.
Now that Soaz is level 6 though, with that teleport and unstoppable force, he can get himself in, but Voidle, oh my goodness, he's caught out again.
Hashtag that, because xPeke comes in, sweeps him. Oh, Brokenshard also happens to be in the area. Oh, there is a dent with bristles facing it in that wall.
This one is very easily going to go down in favor of Origen.
Yeah, that is going down real fast. Mithy just supplying the sunlight buff as well, get the extra damage down. And the first dragon going over to Origen in this game, 4-0. Feels like I've seen this one before.
Right, his ultimate, just kind of for harass, and then Irelia will do the same, and it just bounces back and forth. But this is going to be a little bit more than harass.
Oh, Kobbe, he gets hit up by the Salt Thrower as well. All of that burst. Arctic assaults away from the fight. And the first item has been picked up by xPeke as well, and Amazing just flashes over right here. Sencux comes in with the ultimate. There's the Arctic Assault, followed by the ultimate as well, but he's got right into the middle of the fight. Voidle now was just trying to assist his jungler, but he may also be falling prey to Amazing with the Queen's Wrath and the follow-up with the Prey Seeker. Oh, and xPeke over the wall flattens Annie, the Dark Child. 0-4 now. And so they do manage to save Private xPeke.
They do save him indeed. And you know what, that vote, I don't want to sound too... well, Mithy's caught out, so I'll save this.
Yeah, he just get hit by the Arctic Assault, and there's the ultimate from Brokenshard as well. In comes Wunderwear from the top lane. He came right through that middle lane. Amazing as well. Just get the knockup with the Unburrow.
So I think a 74% split actually bodes quite well.
Whoa, Wunderwear as well. He just saw the opportunity and dove right on top of Leona. And that might be the reason why, Stress, that people have a little more faith in Team Dignitas, because those solo laners, we talked about the solo lane talent before, and they have been turning up. And this is a bold play from them, though. They get the pick and they go right onto Dragon. It's decisive, but Soaz does have his ultimate. xPeke has his as well. They have a ton of burst to offer. Voidle, they will jump on him. He goes down. Brokenshard looks to be the next one. And Sencux and Wunderwear, what can they do in this fight? xPeke will be dropping, so they get a 2-for-1. Wunderwear as well is now on the back foot as he jumps in, tries to get the last tick of damage. He comes in for the double kill, that being from Soaz. Double kill on the flip side from Sencux. Niels has arrived into the fight, and that signals the rest of Team Dignitas getting away from this fight. Niels will now follow up as well. Here comes the charm, drags him underneath that turret. There comes the collateral damage right to Sencux. And that will basically get the delayed ace. And in a 4 versus 5, Origen was still coming out ahead.
Yeah, and all the way back at the beginning, as Team Dignitas started the Dragon, they didn't commit to it fully. There was kind of this split decision-making of, do we want to fight? Do we want to take the Dragon? A couple of people were still dealing damage to the Dragon. Too high for Brokenshard to smite, but so low that it was still a tasty objective.
There is what would usually be the farm alarm, but this is a power play indeed. He comes in from the side. Soaz was also teleported into this one. He's looking for the perfect ultimate to happen. Brokenshard, he's dead before they even need to do anything. Mithy drops low, but they haven't got the damage onto the necessary members. Soaz, Kobbe not even able to land his ultimates onto anyone. Voidle again gets popped. He's now 0-6. A 2-0. Team Dignitas just caught off guard, blindsided by Origen.
And the way Origen played that, it looked like they were all there. Peke wasn't even there for the beginning of that fight. That was a 4 versus 5!
And there's the Soaz ultimate, goes right underneath the turret. Wunderwear trying to do what he can. He will get the pick onto Soaz, but not before the collateral damage comes across from Niels. He'll sweep up a couple more members, and Kobbe trying to get on to Amazing as he backs up.
Completely reduces any chance that Dignitas have right now of sitting under this turret.
Yeah, and Soaz is always the threat of his unstoppable force as well. But Brokenshard comes from the engage, he whiffs, it goes wide. He only gets the slow onto Mithy, then they re-engage as everyone's stacked up. A solar flare onto 4. There comes the collateral damage. If I've ever seen a one combat, that was definitely it. As Peke comes in, gets the final blow onto Voidle as well with his ignite. The flash over the wall from Sencux, tries to pick up the kill onto Soaz. It will be Kobbe chiming in for the kill there. And that ends up being a 2-for-2, or will it? Because Kobbe has been caught by xPeke with the ethereal chains. He'll be backing off into his base through that space gate. And that was still 2-for-2 overall, but Origen are in better shape to push this turret.
Oh, they are indeed, and they should get this as well. But all the way in the beginning of that fight, there's crazy Wunderwear going into this fight. 1 versus 3.
Yeah, he goes on to Peke, but he's out of mana. Niels, though, he doesn't need mana. He's got the autos, and the team was just not there. Kobbe was just wailing on the front line.
you're not that strong. Everybody on the other side, Amazing actually goes in again.
Yeah, he's taking a page out of Wunderwear's book, and I think he'll meet the same fate, but he's got so much shielding, and xPeke was there from the side. Double Distort goes down, and Voidle also happens to be in the middle of the fight. He'll be disappearing from this lineup. Double kill for xPeke, make that 3 in total. Sencux gets nailed with the Solar Flare from Mithy. They'll just turn around, he has to. There's nowhere else he can run to, and Niels will pick up yet another kill.
And Wunderwear just teleported to mid lane. I believe maybe even onto a minion, so he's not even going to get the reduced cooldown on that. He can't contest the dragon. Not sure what the decision-making behind that was.
Yeah, that was just really impressive from Amazing. He just knew what his champion could do. Brokenshard comes to the engage. This gets the Glacial Tomb onto a couple members, but it's not really what they need. Amazing will just pick up Brokenshard as he's just too squishy in that front line.
CS players. And, I mean, this has been a very scrappy game. Origen have been ahead since the very minute 1. And they look to be picking up Voidle again.
Oh, it looks like curtains, and that makes him 1-9-4 in this game. Amazing comes in again for the 2-man knockup. It will be xPeke just putting in his clone to try and go for this last team fight, but Sencux comes in. He does not manage to assassinate anyone. He still has a couple Spirit Rush stacks, but I don't think he wants to go head first into them unless he can get a kill onto Niels. Wunderwear wants him, but he was able to quick draw away. And now they just swing mid lane and pick up all of these inner objectives. 7-1 in objectives, 26-7. This really is the end of the line for Team Dignitas.
Bottom side of the map, you can see that a big part of Kobbe is down, clearing out waves, so Team Dignitas wanted the engage.
It's Voidle getting caught again, and there's a good ultimate coming in from Brokenshard, lands onto 3, but is it going to be enough? And it looks like the answer so far is no, because there's just an unbelievable amount of damage coming out from Niels as he enters the fight. Sencux, there's collateral damage, everyone just jumping on top of him, and Wunderwear, yes, he's strong, but he's nowhere near strong enough, as Soaz is keeping up the chase. Kobbe was even back to base, just getting all his health back. And yeah, this is not looking good.
Man, we said it last week, you can't Fnatic Bush X Fnatic. That is not something that they are going to fall prey to very often enough. And Origen, again, looking convincing in this win over Team Dignitas.
And that was a fast one. 27 minutes on the clock before they managed to finish off this game up against Team Dignitas EU. That makes them 2-0 in this week and 6-0 overall.